Alright, last session we started off with us being transported to a different dimension, and suddenly the cultists around us disappear, leaving only the party with Vecna. Although Ocean tried to want to negotiate or ask some questions by casting a spell, Vecna doesn't seem to want to give any answer and basically just counterspell away. We tried to have like a conversation with him, but as expected, someone who weaponized secrets wouldn't spill so easily. And suddenly, one of Vecna's followers, I think it's Rirak, suddenly comes to talk to Vecna, and he talks about the next cohort is ready, something along those lines. So it seems that he's the one who manages the cohorts and gathering some people. And something we kind of wanna interfere with their conversations, but somehow the dimension itself wouldn't let us get closer to Vecna or Rirak. So we sort of try to find an opening, see if we can get out of the situations, because we cannot fight Vecna in this space, because no matter how far you can shoot, no matter how far you can run, you can never reach him. And so Icarine tried to dispel the magic that is known to be alter reality. It's a high level ancient magic. And once dispelled, the dome around us that is like covering the entire city of Neverwinter suddenly shatters. But it's not without consequences, of course. Ocean and Vahlok both becomes injured because of it. It has very big consequences, and suddenly we see dua bakso dan a lot of shadows ready to strike us. So we fought our way. We managed to defeat the krocok-krocoknya, but we didn't expect that Vecna would actually try to fight us by himself. Suddenly, Vecna is closing in to us. He is almost overpowering all of us to the point that one of our paladin is down, and just he sort of wanted to do some AoE or something like that, but suddenly the sky sort of splits, and 3 mages suddenly pours out of it, helping us to escape. It was Silverhand, Tasha, and Mordenkainen. They told us to use this opening to flee, and that's where we last left our session.
Or you can add. Udah teman sih. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Does any of you want to add something?
Oh, he also talks. Vecna also talks about the rod. We don't know what rod he means, but he talks about he has one. There's 6 more rod that he needs to find.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important.
Okay. Sure. Okay, I believe no one will add something, so I will just start the campaign or the session. Sorry. And yeah, so you guys finally had an audience with Vecna. Directly, you can see that Vecna is quite uh, quite unsurprised by how crude you were talking to him, but he is he was also in the same sort of view, which is uh quite looking down at you. You can see that Vecna, either you don't know exactly what or why, but Vecna is looking at you as a tool rather than a human, and you can know that Vecna hold conversation with Rirak, and this conversation was talking about some rod and seven parts thing, and Vecna also and Rirak also add that uh if the if if the seven part is not fully recovered, then there is the cohort that he can use. But either way, both serving the same purposes, to serve Vecna ideal world. And then you were fighting a battle of attrition, I would say, until you quite weak, and then Vecna can made you remember where your position is underneath his feet until the Wizard of Truth coming in clutch and help you to run away, and that's where we left our session is. And what will you guys do? You can see Morgan Kanan, Tasha, and Alustril Silverhand is uh, uh, try to delay Vecna further. You can see that Tasha is making dimension door pointed to the splitted sky, just so you can easily jump in there and then go through the splitted sky. And Modern Canaan is also about to cast a spell, so with Alustrel, and what will you guys do?
Where's the portal?
Okay.
In the sky.
The portal, the dimension door is. Wait, I will. The dimension door is around here. So you can see Tasha is like like stretch her hand to the left, and then you can see that the other side of the portal is also in the sky. So it's like a shortcut to go there. And let's go by turn aja. Vahlok, what will you do?
Okay. We're going to retreat, guys.
Yes. You gotta find a better weapon.
Yeah. My fucking silver weapon is ineffective. Yeah. So, and I believe Fizbo is in here. Yeah, unconscious. So, upon hearing the portal and Morgan and Tasha like beckoning us, Vahlok is gonna know when he is heavily injured and need to tactically retreat. So he is going to, as an action, carry Ocean and go to the portal.
Okay. Yes, as you and yeah, you managed to drag Ocean to the portal, and then you end up at the sky, and the splitted sky is within the reach, and I guess you will go to inside, or you will wait first.
I'm immediately going inside.
All right, and yeah, you go to the inside of the portal, and let's move to. I guess we will do the same. So I will just. Soren will do the same, and because he is the closest to the portal, so he just jump in and then straight to the sky. Ocean. Will you do?
Roll death save, right?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Di manakah death? Oh, ini dia.
Oh, pakai 2024 Paladin.
Oof, that's nasty. Fail. Okay. And then we will move to facts.
Is Ocean out of the way?
Yes, checked by Vahlok.
Okay. Make an attempt to throw whatchamacallit? Where's my sheet? One last Eldritch Blast at Vecna, just to see how it goes, and whatever happens, jump immediately to the portal.
Sure, you can do that.
Oh, so cool. Damn, son.
It hit. You can see Vecna quite agitated with the situation and doesn't realize that you shoot your Eldritch Blast, and you can see that Vecna taking the damage.
Sorry.
Miss. And you jump to the portal as well, or do you
Yep.
have anything else to do? Okay. And you
No.
jump to the portal. And how about Arash? What will you do, Arash? Arash. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, okay, I will just move to Icarine first. What will you do, Icarine, while you are here? Do you have anything to do, or do you want to just jump right in to the portal?
Seeing that Vahlok and Ocean and Soren already went to the portal, she's just going to disengage with the whole fight, and she's going to fly straight through the portal.
And you can see as you fly, you can see the surrounding is exactly the same like Neverwinter, but it's quite gloomy and quite sad. It's just and quite empty as well. And but you can see a lot of undead being white and this kind of stuff roaming around, and yeah, you managed to go to the portal. And let's move back to Arash. Sorry, what will you do, Arash?
So everyone is jumping into the portal except Vex ya, karena tadi apa udah habis
Vex
Eldritch
sudah.
Blast masuk.
Vex sudah masuk.
Oke, berarti I will follow the footstep of my party and go straight to the dimension doors.
Yes, and as you jump to the dimension doors, you also immediately sucked inside to the Spirit Sky portal, and you can see that the wizard tree is trying to cast some spell. You don't know about it probably, or probably you know about it, but the spell is dominate monsters, and you can see that Vecna is not actually affected by it because he used his resistant to that, and but yeah, you can see they are still fighting. They try to fight and it's prolonged for a while, but yeah, but you just didn't know the whole detail about the battle, and all of you now teleported to somewhere, and let's move you to this new place. You can drop your token this is it here.
Ah,
Oh,
You can drop your token here. Wait.
library.
And you can see the nearby windows. You can see that you guys notice that the surrounding is quite new to you, and probably some of you who are from Neverwinter, you notice that this place is quite strange, because uh the place is in an island. You can see the surrounding island is like you can see the surrounding environment beside this tower is just a vast forest, and you can see at the edge of it there is like a beach and sea, and it's quite strange to you, but yeah, you arrive to this place, and you can see there's a big banner said the sanctum. And what will you guys do?
I am immediately going to. I'm going to immediately lay on lay on hands towards Oshon.
you lay your hands on him.
Fuck, lupa di target. Cuma satu ya.
Mau ngasih berapa itu aja? Apa satu aja?
Enggak, aku
Bare
ngasih
minimum.
20.
Oke, I will.
Nggak ada opsi buat diganti soalnya. Don't know why.
There you
Slowly
go.
open my eyes and still pretty overwhelmed by everything, and I just gently says, "Where am I?"
Safety. You are safe now.
looking at this vast building, I wasn't have the slightest idea of what kind of place this is. Terus dia kayak langsung tiba-tiba abruptly bangun dan this is not my good. Right. I thought we were at my mansion.
You're not back home, don't worry. Like I put a hand on your shoulder, kayak nyuruh duduk lagi. Just take a moment.
Thank you, Vahlok. Thank you, everyone.
It's likely a wizard slayer. Fascinating.
Wizard. Somebody came to save us?
We were rescued. Yes.
And then I get a steady hand and standing pelan-pelan gitu. So where are they now? The wizards.
I look around, DM. They're not here, are they?
No. You can see the portals are riddling. Like you can see that the portal is quite unstable, but it's managed. It's managing itself. But you can see that the portal is almost closing. Like it's slowly or gradually getting smaller and smaller.
Do we need
I
to
do
get
not.
on?
I
Place
don't
of
answer
refuge.
I don't answer Oshron's question. I just like look around, taking in my surroundings.
DM, is it possible that I'm trying to stabilize the portal?
Yeah, certainly you can. I need you to roll me your Arcana.
Okay.
DC is 15.
Let me try to use guidance while I'm at it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, means it.
Yes. You
Means
manage to stabilize. Can you tell us how you stabilize the portal?
Icarine is actually, despite the idea of being in a wizard's tower, fascinates her. She watched the portal very carefully. She knows that their savior is still out there, and she wants to make sure that they can also go back safely. So she sees the sigil that is around the portal. She tries to somewhat using her knowledge to rewrote it when it's starting to fade. She rewrote it with looks like the tip of the handbell that she usually used to cast spells. The backside of the handbell, and she just stands in front of the portal, like trying to stabilizes it while everyone is doing something.
Yes, all of you can see that, and the portal slowly stabilize, and you can see that it's a little bit bigger than before it started to closing in. You can see that it's slightly a bit bigger and more stabilized, and you can see that there is no sign of the tree about to come back or something. All you can see is that the portal is now doing well.
I look towards Icarine and still crouch next to the sofa here and say, "Are they coming?"
I can sense their presence from behind the portal. It's starting to get me worried. Perhaps they're trying to divert Vecna's attention on themselves while they try to escape using different route. But I don't know, I cannot be too sure. I just hope they're okay.
Do you know them?
Not personally, no. But they seemed like a very renowned mage. And a good one at that. I consider everyone who deems Vecna as their enemy as my ally.
And as there,
There's a
okay, continue. Go on.
Oh, no. Nggak, continue.
No, do you have anything in mind? You can say it.
I would just put a comment to the portal and just say it may be we're taking a risk here. It could be them. Whoever saved us come back, or Vecna could reach us again, but I'll put coin, if I may add, that our savior will come back. And during the time, the Ocean gestures another somatic component of a spell as he cast probably during the time, jadi kayak agak lama gitu, dia bakalan prayer of healing.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I need to target. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sambil nunggu gitu, dia duduk on the sofa, leaning his back, kecapean gitu kan, just come back from the death, as he casts prayer of healing.
We need to find a way to make sure whether they're coming back this way or coming back from a different route. We don't want this door to be open for Vecna to send his minions over to us. Or
That's what I'm thinking too.
And as you say that, all of you can see a red rope coming from the portal. The fate is a skeleton, skinny one. You can see that it's kind of skinny feet. Like you can see that there's no sign of meat inside of that skin or underneath the skin itself. You can see the rope is familiar to you. The same rope you find on Vecna. As you can see, Vecna is stepping out
What?
from the...
What?
Holy
Icarine,
shit.
drop it, Icarine.
I,
Drop the portal.
I will dispel the portal before he fully manifested.
And oh yeah, okay. You can try to dispel the portal, and you can see beside Vecna there's like 2 skeleton.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, yeah, imagine aja di situ ada skeleton. And you can see there's two skeleton, as they, Vecna's feet is almost stepping out, and you can see those two skeleton is also on the left side and the right side of it, and you can dispel the magic.
I cast it at 5th level.
Anjrit.
That's the only spell slot I have left.
Fuck.
And as you about to cast that, you can see the Vecna here slowly turning into Tasha. You can see. Wait, guys. We are just kidding. You can see the other two also slowly turning themselves, the other two skeleton turning themselves into modern Canaan. And Sovereign.
I will shoot Eldritch Blast just away from their face.
Sure.
Like not at them, tapi kayak di samping gitu loh, like very close.
Yes.
I think
This is like pulling a gun at the gun store then.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Ocean juga unsheathing his greatsword dan putting his greatsword towards three of them.
Not a step closer. You're saying this is all a joke, but how do we know that this is not a reverse joke?
You can see that Tasha in the middle is like twisting her back left to right, like trying to stretch her body. Well, I mean, it's up to you to leave us or not. But if you think we are Vecna, are you sure you can beat him? I mean, looking at all of you, it's just pathetic. Kinda.
What?
Well, I mean, doesn't mean to be to break anything, but well, we saved you, so you have no reason for you to put it on us. I mean, even look, I can dispel this. You can see that Tasha is wiping her hand behind, and you can see the portal is slowly getting smaller and smaller, and then it formed into a crystal, and you can see Tasha is grabbing that crystal and tossing it back and forth. This is my crystal, and probably you don't know us. But let us introduce ourselves. Name is Tasha. You can see that modern Canaan is like brushing his mustache and beard, and well, modern Canaan it is. And you can see Silverhand is just nodding at you graciously. The name is Alustriel Silverhand.
Still hold my greatsword with a stance, but not as steady as before. As I just take a quick look towards everyone, giving a look of someone with the guards up.
Does any of the name rings a bell to me, DM?
Oh yeah, certainly. All of them. You guys know all of them. They are quite famous. I mean, some of you probably know Alustrel's ever hand, but she's not as famous as the other two. You know, the usually when someone refers them as the wizard tree, the composition is normally not this. Usually it's the other one is you not quite remember his name.
Why
But
didn't you
yeah.
save us?
This is something that we know, but we don't remember.
Which part? About the marble.
The what was it? About the tree wizard or something?
Yeah, the wizard tree. All of you know about Morton Kane and Tasha. Alustrel, on the other hand, is just like not as famous as the two of them. Usually, there's one that you quite. I mean, quite renowned as well, but you don't know the exact name of them. The other one I meant. Well, Tasha is like opening her arm and please, all of you can see it. Don't why all of you so worked up over nothing. Certainly, all of you have any question, we can try to answer that. But please, think of this place as if it's your home.
Rex kind of smirk and then sarcastically say, I mean, I don't know whether you noticed what happened just a moment before. We were face to face with Vecna, so nerves are running high. Certainly, I don't see any reason why we would be on such high guard.
Well, I understand that, but you don't need to worry. That the Vecna you are facing is not actually him. It's just projection of him. But yeah, as you know, even if it is his projection, you know he is as strong as his real body. But we managed to dismiss it.
Hmm. Why are
I put my
you
weapon down.
why are you helping us? As renowned as you are, you don't need a reason to rescue a civilian like us.
Well, because you happen to be in our way to solve something, and why not? Why not taking a chance to help people? And also, Modern Canaan also probably have a say about this. You can see Modern Canaan faces uh quite stern as still as stern as he look. Like you can see that he's like brushing his chin now. Like, well, I guess I do.
All right. Maybe no. It is impertinent of us. It is impertinent of us to not be thankful to someone that just saved us. I just want to humbly say thank you. But you can see I'm saying this with sweats coming out of my face, and the rest of you can sense that even though I'm saying words of gratitude, there is a degree of Ocean that doesn't fully trust them. So this is just out of formal setting, quote unquote. Ocean greets them and offer a handshake to the three of them. And maybe as I do that, may I kind of see between the lines from the three of them, kayak kind of agenda that they're bringing here while I'm shake their hands.
Sure, you
Like
can roll
to-
me insight.
I would like to vibe check them as well.
Sure, you can roll me inside, everyone. If you want to
I'll do
vibe check.
guidance if that's allowed.
I think
Sure.
while Ocean and Vex doing their vibe checks, I will just cut the case and directly ask them, "What do you need from us?"
Okay. I will answer that after this, but I will answer the insight check first. Okay. You can see the three of them. You can see that three of them is like a very jovial. Like the three of them is not showing any kind of nervousness. The same as all of you here. The three of them is quite chill about the situation, and but you can see that they seems their reasoning is probably there is something beyond just saving you out of nowhere. Like like that you can see there's another motive, but probably the motive is not something ill intentioned. Probably. Yeah, you know it from their vibes. Yeah, it's just like that.
Okay. Then I take a step backwards, and just look at the three of them while also took a glance at the rest of you, and then look back towards the three of them and say, "So, you know that we're seeking answers. Why now?"
You can see Tasha is once again becoming the mouthpiece of the two of them. You can see Tasha also nodding to Ara's question, and well, why now? Because we just have the chance to do some, I don't know, connecting the dots, I would say. And it's not as simple uh, as we can meet you personally or help you directly, because all of us are preoccupied with another things. And for the question, what do we want from you? I guess Morokei will answer that. Well, three of you, probably you don't remember anything back then, but actually, we were having conversation before. we met before, and
I know.
I found each of you individually. I invite you after the last invitation. As after you arrive, I invite you, and I know that the 5 of you at the time were being watched, and since
You
then,
weren't?
I what?
You weren't being watched too? As I look for specifically for Mordenkainen's hands, do I see the eye, the tattoo, and perhaps the rest of Tasha and Silverhand as well?
No, you don't see any tattoo on Mordenkainen's hand. I'm talking about before. I was talking about before all of you being marked. Not right now.
I mean, how can we remember if we are forgotten by your potion?
12
Yes.
doses, was it? I look at Arash.
And you can see Mordenkainen is nodding at you. And yes, I believe I don't know the exact doses because it's not done by me. I'm telling you this that there were 5 days when the cult moved on us. They stole a batch of enhanced forgetfulness potion from a vault in Waterdeep. My potion, and I realized that, and they use it on you. When you come back to yourself, I was here waiting. I have never told you this because, and I regret this because I did not want you to feel violated by an ally, which is me. So I didn't. I want to tell you, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. You can see that Mordenkainen is bringing it quite awkward. You can see that his whole body language is quite awkward, and you can, and then he said again, I wanted you work with me and be free with that accusation that I did this, I did that. So I didn't really have the heart to tell you about this.
Maybe you can try to restore our memory first before talk to us.
I just thought right now. I mean, I
Yes.
can. And you can see that Mordenkainen is grab some solution from his desk. You can see that he's grabbing the potion. There's several potion, and you can see that he's coming back and giving and handing each of you with the potion. There you go.
DM, while Mordenkainen do his thing, is it possible if I, with my eyes, kang lihat keliling aja, trying to look for a calendar and trying to know how many days has it been since the first time we met the Lord?
Okay. You can roll me perception or investigation.
And while at that, I will drink the potion.
Icarine is going to open her mouth. Can this potion restore any part of missing memory?
Well, I'm afraid not. It's only restored for those who drink my potion before.
Of course.
I look at Icarine with a face that, oh, I will keep this in mind. You know, that kind of face kayak mengkerucut, but not out of ill intention, just something that Ocean will put in mind, tapi nggak digubris gitu. Kayak udah.
Okay. And for the roll, 25, you can easily know that there is this calendar, and the last meeting with the Lord, I believe it's 5 days, no, 6 days or more.
I'm trying to calculate. We get the letters the first time we decided to go to the Lord. Terus, here's above table. In cohort 2 document, specifically said we believe we lost 5 days. Emphasis on belief. So I'm just trying to confirm that ketika kita dapat the letter until now, how many days has it been gitu? Is it 5 plus our journey in game here, or more than that gitu?
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought you talking about the last meeting with the Lord at your place. I mean, it's been. I mean, if you're talking about from the start, then it will at least 2 weeks or so.
Two weeks. Okay. Okay. All right. And I think Oshan will not say anything about it, just something that he put in his mind that probably will share it with the party later.
Okay. And does any of you want to drink beside Arash or no? The potion.
Yeah, I think I would drink it.
Okay. How about Vahlok? Do you want to drink it or no?
Vahlok is behind the sofa, sort of like sitting on the floor when probably Icarine give him the potion, and he's actually, after being heavily injured, he's actually just taking his breath, catching his breath, but also looking at the potion and really, 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 really contemplating on it.
Okay. And as the two of you drink the potion, you can feel a headache. As the surge of memories that are lost from you suddenly emerge in a very jumble flows, like it's scrambled inside your brain, and then it eventually piecing itself one by one, and now it starts to make you understand of what things that are missing to you, and you can remember that you indeed meet with Morton Kanan, and you were meeting inside of the tower because Morton Kanan said that this is the safest place, and then Morton Kanan talked with you that you were being hunted by the cultists because the cultists think that all of you have something that might interest them. And Morgan Cannon told you all of it consistently with what he said just now. And Modern Canaan said that he gathered all of you here together because all of you were being hunted, and the only make sense thing is to gather you as a group so you can take care of each other's bodies. Yeah, and Modern Canaan then giving you a lead about the potion and about what the cult was doing at that time, so you can be prepared about it. But unbeknownst to you, that like tomorrow, like a day after, you can see Morton Cannon is leaving. He said that he needs to do some work regarding this wizard tree, so he's leaving. And then, but you notice that Morton Cannon back with and giving you some potions. And that potion is he said it like it's another potion. It's a potion of health, I believe. Like because you were fighting the cult a night before, so Morton Cannon back at you with the potion of health, but you drink it, and
It wasn't.
at the time you forget everything, and before you forget everything, you can see those the Morton Canaan that gave it to you slowly dispelling the magic that covering itself, and you can see Hanel is standing in front of you as you
I don't
fell to
I
the
don't trust
ground.
these guys. Like, I don't trust these guys. Like, is it possible for me to sleight of hand it in case I could maybe trick them into thinking that I took the potion?
He didn't give it to you.
Oh, to
He
the
gave it
rest.
to the initial party, like
Okay, 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 okay.
Soren, Arash, Ocean, and Vahlok.
All right, all right.
Yep.
I will stay silent maybe for 5 minutes, trying to gather myself. So silakan.
Above the table. Jadi terus ketika Morgan Cannon ketemu kita sampai dia akhirnya ngasih potion dan dia berubah jadi Handle, itu tuh dalam satu kurun waktu yang sama atau dia sempat pergi dulu dia?
Dia sempat pergi dulu.
Oke,
Jadi
oke.
kayak jadi kalian hari sebelumnya Hamin satunya itu kayak kalian dikumpulin di Black Tower karena this is the safest place katanya Murin Kainan, dan kalian di warn about the whole things about the cultists, that you are all of you being watched and being hunted by the cultists, and the cultists start their move, and Murin Kainan told you about his potion is also missing, and he told you that you need to help him to find it tomorrow. But at that night, the day before, the cultists fight you very like very aggressively. You can there's like a swarm of cultists swarming the Black Tower, and yeah, you kind of injured, and then the day after, Martin Kanan is back, giving you the potion of health, and that potion of health it's not really
Okay,
wasn't
okay,
really
And
good potion of health.
maybe after get my memories back, I will say to the three of them, like, we've been deceived by the modern canon quotes and quotes before. So how I'm sure that you're the real one this time, as I watch Tasha and Alustriel.
Well, there's no guarantee to trust him. I mean, I don't trust him as well. So, uh, we all three of us doesn't do our business with trust. We pursue what we want to have with our self-determination and just using each other's to gain that. So it's up to you to believe him, believe me, or believe Alustriel. But we kinda the only answer you can get. I'm not opposed for you to chase it yourself, but certainly you want to know what Vecna is up to, and you certainly want to have a proper backing instead of just gathering the sake of you like this.
I mean, if you put it that way, it's kind of contradiction that you're saving us. Doesn't mean that you need us, not the other way around.
There's a
Well,
catch to it.
because
it?
we don't have the mark you have, and because the cultists are not after us but after you. And yes, you're correct. That's why I'm using you to help us.
Are you sure you're telling us this? I show them my tattoo on my hand. Are we still being watched? Kaya is like pleading, asking for confirmation one more time before everybody, you guys can sense that maybe Ocean want to come clean gitu loh.
Well, you don't need to worry about it. We have a spell chamber in this room. So you don't need to worry.
You have all of this power to help the people. Why didn't you do it? What's stopping you?
We do help people with our own way. We can't really fight every each of them. I mean, even Vecna himself is quite untouchable with his growing presence everywhere. It's just simply impossible to stop it at once. So we need a plan. We need a plan.
Did you get it? The supplies?
What supplies?
And did you get it? The supplies that is needed to take Vecna's down?
Well, kind of. And that's why I need you.
I feel like before we go forward into discussing this, I feel like we need sort of way to suppress the divination magic that allows them to track us, hear us, see what we're about to do.
Well, you don't need to worry about that. We will commence a ritual after this if you want to. I already plan to do it that way. But I'm just giving you a chance for you to ask me or ask us a question.
I have several, if you don't mind. Do you know how the cult of Vecna has been taking advantage of a very niche, very secretive magic in order to bind us into this mark?
Well, we know. The magic is not as secretive as you thought it'd be. We got a cultist dead body and we researched them. And we connect. We try to find more information and yeah. So the mark is, I mean, probably you already know, the skin of the binding aspect of Mistral. And we talked to the dead and they said Vecna's cult been trying to make a mark by forming the cohort. Cohort 1 is they try to graft the mark into a skin, but they just do it like they just try to do it like, is it possible to make a powerful mark with the goddess substance? And the answer is yes. The Knight of Spell Plague is the promising result out of it, and then they move to the second cohort, which is all of you, due to the mark.
Immediately, Vahlok sort of stands up and say, "What did you say?"
You heard me. The cult of Vecna been experimenting regarding making a tattoo, scrying tattoo. And the cohort 1, which is you and your friends and your comrades, is part of it. Vecna tried to make a lasting tattoo, and it's working.
He'll suddenly walk closer and sort of say, "Oh, why me? Why my friends?"
Why you? Why your friends? You know, there's a matter of compatibility that the cult realize. They've been trying to make the tattoo and test the tattoo to several people, and it doesn't work. It didn't work at all until They tested it on you, a dragonborn. You know, dragonborn is quite unique. And their skin is not as fiddly as the other races. They are strong, they are tough. And that kind of toughness is what the cult is after. And also, if you are talking about your dead friends, they are just a subject. Well, I'm sorry if it appears to be rude to you, but they are subjects. And the only way to get a free subject is by controlling the Lord. Do you know where I'm getting? By initiating the Abbey Monastery.
So you're saying they're cahooting with the lords? They've
Well,
been conspirating with the higher ups in order to get access to an army, you're saying?
yes, an army of research.
The one that is being funded over 18,000 gold?
Yes,
That research?
yes.
And then I look at Vahlok because, as I recall, Vahlok never mentioned about the details, but I think it is make Ocean has enough motivation to confront him about this, because yang paling triggered about this kan Vahlok kan ya. Then I just look at Vahlok and asking him out of the blue, what is he talking about, Vahlok? Why? Is it about your comrades? And then I look at you from head to toe, trying to figure out like what's the issue on your end, gitu.
He's gonna look at the memory restoring potion and then sort of like look at all of you and say, I don't know. And it's as if everything is like crashing down hard on Valo. All these revelations, and she looks to be sort of overwhelmed.
Oh, Che, how long was the spell plague era? DM? How long was
25-ish, I believe. Atau berapa kalau? I believe it's 25-ish.
Yeah, it's not too long. Sampai 100 years or.
Okay. And then you can see Oshan trying to deduct some things. So you were subject 17, weren't you? That's why you were back in the South Tower. You were you desperately trying to find your comrades because... And then Oshan stops and doesn't explains more.
We died
And then I
by
look
the
at-
hundreds. You know that.
Okay.
when the spell plague happened, we were massacred. We were denied our rights and buried in unmarked pits of the damned. Only a dozen or so remained, including me. We were experimented upon.
And the two that got petrified back in the South Tower. I knew one of them. Sorry, but I didn't know much. And you can see Oshan have a realization and can connect the dots why Vahlok demands accountability from Oshan specifically. And then he looks at Morden Kanan. So that means some soldiers that during that spell plague era has been engraved by skin of the goddess of binding. And then I look at Vahlok kayak insinuating that to him. Tapi nanya ke Morden Kanan.
Morden Kanan just nods.
It was dubious alchemy. It was gruesome. Now I know. Now I know why we were made to be forgotten. We're the Lord Neverember's original sin.
Is it? I ask a follow-up question to Morden Kanan. Is it reversible? The skin, what does it do? And does it actually do to the soldiers?
Well,
Maybe to put a reference, remembering the South Tower where Vahlok tiba-tiba kayak ngomong sendiri, that reference. And yeah, so that dia nanya ke Morden Kanan.
well,
You wanna know why some woman whispers in his head?
That's true, yeah.
nothing in particular.
I want to bring that.
Nothing in particular that will affect people, but because you share the same substance of the goddess, I would say, then you will and the goddess of binding herself is being forgotten. It means the only way the goddess of binding surviving is inside of those nights.
Immediately, I go closer to Mordecai and say, and just barrage him with questions, while like clutching the memory restoring potion, saying like, "What were the experiments? Why us? Why were we made to be forgotten? Us, the goddess. Why was it like that?"
I understand your anger, but to them doesn't matter. It didn't matter who and what are you. It's just matter of convenience to them.
It's a means to an end for them. Nothing else. They don't need a reason to ruin someone else's lives. They will do anything for power That's what the cult of Vecnos are.
What was the purpose?
You can see Morgan is just shrugging. And Tasha is adding some information. Well, like I said, Vecna has been building a ladder of subjects for centuries, and each of them is called cohort. And yes, I heard from my people, from my informant, that they prepared the fourth cohort ready, but we just couldn't. We just can't gather the list because it's organized by someone else, so that I don't even know who is it. Who is it?
We were the truest masters of steel and fear. We turned the tide for Neverwinter. We stood as an unyielding barrier. We massacred them. We massacred the spell plague, yet. So why am I made to be forgotten? Why am I not under his control? Why am I just still me? What do they want from me?
You can see. You can see Alustrel finally speak something. Well, if you can see Alustrel is kinda just being very careful with the word of choices that she wants to tell you. Well, because probably that's what the cultists have been offering to the Lord, making an army, a very strong army, very strong crew, and probably the deal is about to forget them after they serve their purpose to the Neverwinter.
So they're seeking for the strongest. Am I wrong?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so.
And while the three of them still conversing with Vahlok, I don't know if Ash noticed this, but I will cast from the sofa a message towards Vex. I will ask her with the notion that she used to work or not work, I didn't know that, or with the notion that she often came in my church temple. I will ask her what she know about the spell plague era. Dimana di sini I will ask more specifically about the goddess of binding to her. Does she know anything about goddess of binding and where kayak pada saat itu kondisi Goddess of Binding kayak gimana? Does she know anything about it?
DM, what do I know?
Okay. You can roll me history or religion.
Ew.
And sorry Dan tadi dipanggil, but could you repeat what Alustriel said after like he wants to make an army?
Yeah,
It's just what
Alustriel.
the Lord wants, basically.
Yeah, some sort of deal made by the Lord and the cultists. I I will make you such a strong army, blah blah blah. But in exchange, you will let them be forgotten. And this also implying that possibly there's someone still left or under the cultist possession. But yeah, okay. 17. History. Okay. You know, from your knowledge, at least, you know about you don't know in details, but at that time, there is like growing growing belief between Archimony's family. Like there's like a fraction between each of them, and you know the cultist perspective because they are close to you, and you know that the Archimony's family, some of them at that time, some of them believes with the goddess of binding and very close to her, and some of them just use the momentum to eventually catch the goddess of binding. You know this in some kind of briefing or some talk, some small talk exchange between one to another, between cultists.
How long would I'm around 140 something years old. How long would I've been involved with the Archimony family, roughly?
I mean, it's been like 40 something,
Whoa.
40-ish.
Hmm. Well, I've heard in passing. I reply to your message. I've heard in passing, nothing concrete, but I believe that your family have some sort of connection with the goddess of binding, and some of them believe that. What was it?
Some of them believe that they believe them religious way kayak bener-bener
Yang emang
default,
benar-benar ini
yeah,
kan.
defaulted one, and some is like finding some momentum. Like you know this part better because you are there, and you know that some of them like try to find momentum to execute the plan. But you don't know the exact plan because it's between the cultists. Archimony is part of cultists. Jadi, since you are not part of the Archimony's cultist section-ish group, jadi you just know it in passing.
Yeah, I'm not in the inside circle of it, so I don't really know exactly what their plan is in order to execute.
Okay. Then, after all of this done, I want to talk to you privately because maybe I will rephrase my question. Tapi ini kayak dia ngasih premis pertanyaan tapi jawabnya nanti gitu. Maybe I will rephrase the question. How long have you been known that
Not long.
goddess? No.
I mean,
How long have you been known that it was a sort of orchestrated? Because you've been in my churches. I've seen you pray, and yet you told me all of this.
I was just a
You were a
visitor,
visitor.
and I heard things.
Okay.
People talk. So that's all I know. I don't know anything further.
Okay.
Modern Hayden, you say the skin of the binding aspect is etched to the cohort 1 skin.
Mm-hmm.
So doesn't that mean that it is fused with Vahlok? It begs me a question that if you, Vahlok, has sensed any of the goddess consciousness in you somehow.
Well, I would say it's possibility, yeah. Like I said, the only way for the goddess of binding to exist is inside of its skin, or it's part of its body. So yes, and probably if there's another people or other person, there's other people that are still alive from that cohort, because they got the substance, the very pure substance of the goddess of binding. So
You're
the
saying
connection is
each of the survivors of the cohort 1, just like Vahlok, holds a piece of the puzzle, which is the goddess's body, on them.
Yes, which is why they are dangerous. If the cultists manage to gather all of them, which it means that the cultists finally have the whole body, and we don't know, or I don't know, no one know how many of the survivors that are in control by now.
You're all gonna hear a sudden like dragon growl from Vahlok, a bit quite audible, as he sort of says, "I was engraved of this goddess along with my comrades. Now I hear a voice sometimes tell me, influencing me. I don't understand."
Voices.
You heard her voice?
From when?
Let's not reveal this to you, as I thought I was just losing my mind, but when we were in the tower, I heard the voice of a woman. Told me that we were one. We share skin. And you, and I point to Ocean, you are my enemy.
my visions goes back to that tower, specifically towards the stone plates and our time during in the library in Ocean's mansion. And Ocean deducted some things, and he will say, it's goddess of binding that speaks to you, then who am I really worship? And then I look at Mordenkainen, as I assume it's supposed to be her, isn't it?
Well,
Because the stone plates that are in the South Tower, the names are being erased in smoothly in ways that I couldn't explain. What do you think of this, Mordenkainen?
as you asked that, you can see Alustril is stepping forward and looking to Icarine, and well, young lady, I remember that you mentioned about releasing some memories when Morton Keenan gave those for the portion you mentioned about restoring memories. Am I wrong? I believe I can remove some of it, and probably you will have the answer of that question.
Remove some of it to get an answer? What do you mean?
To get the answer of what the Archimony is asking, because I believe the cult is after your knowledge. Probably you have some idea, and you can know that Alustriel is can sense who's your goddess or something. You can see that she is been looking at you for several moments.
Yeah, but I don't remember anymore. That's the point.
Yes, but I can help you to remember some. Probably this man doesn't want to know from us. Probably from trusted one, which is you.
You can restore my memories partially. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Enough to explain about my companion's questions and wonders?
She's not.
Very well. I will cooperate with you. I sealed my memory inside of a tome. Not just my memories, part of my knowledge. So that when I get caught, the cult wouldn't be able to scry it, wouldn't be able to get it out of me. But I don't know how much longer till I find the tome. Perhaps it is a knowledge that can help us in urgency. So I want to know.
Very well. Well, I understand. And I can't help you to find the exact location of it or anything, but probably there's some residue inside of your mind that are connected to it. That's what I'm talking about. If you willing to, I can try to restore it. But I'm not. It is not a guarantee or something.
I will never decline to an offer of restoring a piece of lost knowledge. It is one of my goddess tenets. Count me in.
Then you can see Lutril is reaching the back of your head and pat you a very gentle, and as she's patting your head, all of you can see her hand is slowly, you can see this spectral hand, her hand slowly turn into a spectral and then get into get inside of her brain. And Icarine, you can roll me your charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Okay. Plus 15. What the hell?
Okay, you can feel this the Alustril really try to reach all parts of your brain, all parts of your memory, and you can feel this surge of feeling coming inside of you. Like there's some residue of memories that probably are left uh, that can help to answer things, and you get some memory of it, but it's more like a recent one, like regarding the cultists. You know some knowledge about it, but you still can't remember about where's the tomb whereabouts. And you know that the Archimony from from knowledge you gather from knowledge you gather from anywhere else, like there's like, you don't know the exact sources of it, of this information, but you know that, wait, let me remember, let me check my notes. Okay, you remember there was a noble family that worshipped the binding aspect during a specific generation. They wrote devotional pieces that survive into the Order's archive as a counter example of Vecna's earlier follower. And you remember that there is this, that Vecna, before being a lich, he is just a mortal. and the very first Archimony serves him, and there's some part of it that you can't remember in details, but they that they were after something regarding that. They were after something, and you remember it's talking about some rod.
The one who talks about Rod, was it Vecna and the first Archimony?
Yes.
Ah.
They were you know this from your knowledge that this is very very long ago that the first Archimony been trying to find something regarding about the rod, and the rod is tied to the goddess of binding, and you know from that knowledge that the rod made by the wind dukes of Aka.
The what?
The wind dukes of Aka. Wait, I will.
Ah.
And the wind dukes of Aka is binding that rod with the binding aspect, so they can make some prison, very strong prison, and probably that's where Vecna tried to achieve, and since then the Archimony swore allegiance, pledged an allegiance to Vecna that he will help Vecna to gain that piece of rod. And first thing is to weaken the rod by getting the binding aspect.
To
And
weaken, not to seize its power.
weaken first, and eventually free the prison there. And the Archimonies eventually believe into some goddess. Yeah, they then decided to believe in the goddess of binding with the purpose of getting close to her, and some of them grow their belief, and then some of them betray the belief, but the belief now took very deep inside of their mind. So they initially believed that the goddess of binding is their true goddess of the family, and then until the spell plague happened and Mishra got killed and the binding aspect is weakened, and then they seize the binding aspect, the goddess of binding, And then it's the time for the Archimonies who betray their belief to take an advantage with their closeness, with their family closeness, with the goddess of binding, and seize her. And during that moment, to this information that those Archimonies quite scared with this wizard tree, because the wizard tree start to investigate, and because the wizard tree start to investigate, they started to shift their belief from goddess of binding to Ilmater. And since then, Ilmater's been the pivotal moment, pivotal god. They are believed by the newest generation or the recent generation, and that's all. You get that?
Is that all the memories that flooded back at me?
What is it? Sorry.
Is that all the memories that flooded back at me?
Yes, you get that. You got this information with the very high 25.
Right. Icarine will stands up and then she mutters, "Now I see why you want me to deliver this instead of you." Then she moves. Oshun, I think you've been curious about your family for a while, and I think you deserve to know. Vecna and your very first ancestors were acquainted, perhaps more. They know each other before Vecna even becoming a lich. When Vecna was just a mortal. And your family was indeed used to worship the goddess of binding. Now, do you remember Vecna said something about Rod when we were in the alternate reality?
Yeah, the rod.
It is an artifact that is closely related to the goddess of binding. And you know how Mr. was killed during the spell plague, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vecna used that opening and his connection to your family, who's loyal and close to the goddess of binding, to seize the goddess of binding. And now he's looking for a way to weaken the rod.
So he could take the power for himself.
So he could break
Correct.
free.
Could break free. Okay. Wait, I'll check. Disease, si Goddess of Binding disease dalam bentuk the artifact, the rod.
No. I think there's like a goddess of binding, and then the rod is like I think that's her artifact. Your family is
Oh.
close to the goddess, and hence sort of like know something about the rod as well. And Vecna used the connection with your family to seize the goddess
Break
of
free.
binding, to kidnap her during the spell plague when Mr. dies. And now Vecna is trying to find a way to weaken the rod because now he has the hand on the goddess of binding, right?
I see. I see. So, yeah, okay. Okay, back in character. I see.
Now, connecting with what Vahlok just said about you being his enemy, perhaps it's because of your lineage and less about who you are, Ocean.
Breaking a goddess. And you can see Ocean ketawa out of the situation, just coping mechanism of him. And yeah, he's just laughing.
So itu Icarine berarti ngomongnya kedengaran ke semua orang
Semua.
atau okay.
Yes, semua. She's not secretive at all.
And then Arash will follow up like, so that means I think all of you need us to find the part of the roads, correct?
Yes. And you can see Tarsha said if what partially that's what we want you to get, and but also we also want to keep safe of your friends, looking at Vahlok and Soren.
Soren?
Both of them have the goddess of binding fragment. And it's about time for Vecna to do that. And
Sorry, it's about time Fekna to do what?
to get it, to do it.
Not to. Okay.
Why now, out of all time?
Why now? Because Vecna is growing impatient. It's been a while for him. But I don't know his exact motive. But one thing for sure is, if what you said is true, then Vecna is one to have. Vecna want to have what inside of the rod. The one who got imprisoned inside.
The one who's in
Miska.
prison.
Miska the wolf. The spider wolf.
Can you type it out?
Yeah.
Miska.
So
The
you're
wolf.
saying that we need to find the road, but at the same time you want to protect Vahlok and Soren's. How can
Yes.
you do that? How you can protect them from Vecna?
By
Vex is
chasing
going
the
to
rods.
let. No, go ahead.
Okay. By chasing the rod, they won't know that the safest place sometimes is when you the closest with the enemy. So the faster
And
you
what of
get,
my other comrades then? Am I not allowed to save them because they have part of the goddess in them?
yes, that's also the plan that I about to tell you, because the cohort is the contingency plan for Vecna. If
Hold on.
Vecna can't hold the rod, he will use the cohort insight, and either way you need to save both of them. Both of it. You must grab the rod and save your friends.
Vex is going to let out a loud sigh. This is all fine and dandy. You want us to get to the rod. You want us to secure the rod. But also at the same time, Vecna also wants to have his hand on the rod. So what plan do you have in regards to this very glaring thing that is in all of our hands? He's
Well,
watching us.
Yes. And I'm, like I said before, I will do some ritual. Tasha said that. I will do some ritual to extract the scrying aspect of your mark. You still have the mark, but you can use it against Vecna, and you won't be affected by any kind of the cultist spell that needs you to be disadvantageous. So you will finally get the upper hand and get the safety you want.
Also, you've seen how we fare against Vecna. If he were about to close in on us like last time, we probably wouldn't stand a chance. Can you also help us with empowering ourselves so that we can at least survive?
Well, I can help with that, but it's depend on what kind of empowerment do you want.
Can you level us up to level 20?
Gelunjak.
Do you have a weapon that can be effective to fight him? I noticed that he couldn't be slain with a simple, normal, non-magical weapons.
Well, we have it. If that's what you want, then I can provide it to you. It is a simple matter for us. But if you agree, of course.
But if you what? Agree?
If you
But
agree.
if you agree with our proposition, and also, if you want that, the items, I can like I said, I can provide it to you, but I need all of you to change your whole things. Like you must give your whole things to us, because your whole clothes, your whole weapon you have is reek of Vecna's trace. Including your gold, of course.
Including your goal, of course. Jangan lupa.
Ini next session kita ngerob Archimony house aja, kasih mereka duit yang banyak. I'm not giving them my inventory. My
Well, your inventory
items
will
are
be your
deeply
item.
personal to me and my goddess. I don't think I can part with it.
Well, your items will be safe here. If you want to trade, if you want to have strong items, then yes. But I need you to give your item here, just so Vecna, the Vecna's magic won't affect you further, because they certainly can track your presence through it.
You said you have a magic to jam the divination aspect, so
Yes, but it's on the divination magic is on your hand, not on your clothes.
wouldn't it be
It is a
futile if
To tell what?
wouldn't it be futile if we lost the aspect of the divination from the tattoo, and yet our item still reeks of Vecna's influence? Wouldn't he still contract us?
Well, not as easy as if the tattoo, the definition aspect being removed. Yeah, that's why I propose to let you off all your items if you want to.
Same. No, not my stone of good luck and cast of help and armor.
I will.
No.
I think for
Uh,
that, Ito, I will not accept the offer.
how about y'all? I'm still thinking about it.
Well, anything that I have, I can give it to you, but not my black shawl.
Black what? Sorry.
Black
shawl,
plan.
shawl hitamnya.
Oh, black scarf.
Oh, okay, black scarf. Okay, and as you mentioned, the black scarf, you can see Alustril is moving forwards. What a peculiar thing you have there.
Then Arash kind of surprised by what she said, and you know what it is?
Well, I can know that it is very old fabric from it, but it's feel foreign at the same time to me. Can you tell us where are you from? Can you tell me where are you from?
Yes, my history really matters in this time.
Please, yes, answer. Probably I can answer some things you've been wondering.
And then after that, Arash kind of contemplating to tell his story, but last, like he said before that, I will give everything. So he start to tell a story about himself. As a baby, I was abandoned in the high forest, only covered in a green lush scarf. The scarf smelled like stagnant water, and only I could smell it. And then someone took care of me and trained me how to fight and how to pray to Selene, the night goddess. He also carved the tattoo on my right hand in order to protect me, while he also said that never remove the scarf for too long from my body.
And as you say that, you can see the Alustril is trying to look at your hand, like try to reach your hand and try to look at it. Will you let it or no?
I will let it.
Okay. And as you let Alustril grab your hand, you can know that Alustril is asking you. So this is what I can know the etymology of this. but the celestial signature is not from around here, not from Faerun. And you mentioned about Selene. Selene is my goddess sister. I would know her signature, but this is a whole different thing. Selene. The name is nearly Selene, but the signature you carry is not from Faerun. Somewhere else, maybe. Somewhere I do not know.
I also didn't know what it read, but my stepfathers told me that this is called Alexikakos. It means averter of evil. And I never find any resemblance in any textbook or writing that I found in my journey.
Yes, I can see that. Have you ever dreamed about her? About your goddess?
As far as I remember, there's no one that resembles her, but sometimes I hear a voice, but it's rarely.
Good. Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, I do not know where you are coming from, but you are not from this place.
What do you
No.
mean?
You're not from Faerun, not Green, not Sigil adjacent. I have not encountered this kind of things, this kind of right things. And then and she said again, tonight when we perform the ritual, keep your scarf near you and listen to whatever comes to you. It might help, but I don't know. Hopefully it helped you. And just back down.
I'm not from here. You can hear Arash muttering about himself. But that means I'm not from Faerun.
She's shaking her head. Even she can hear you, but she just shaking her head. And Tasha asks again, well, is there any more question? Or
I might have some.
tell us.
I want to go back towards the one who have traces of the goddess herself. And then I look towards Soren and Vahlok. That's two, I say to Tasha. However, that's odd. Because I remember that the gem-eyed undead having a conversation with Vecna and they were talking about candidates. There were 3 viable candidates that have been identified, with each bearing the goddess mark. If I can assume Vahlok and Soren has one, then who's the other one? Third person.
Well, it's it. Well, I believe what it's aligned with my knowledge. I told you before that they plan to make another cohort, the 4th one. So, until then, the next cohort is, I don't know the exact names, like I told you, but the next cohort will be the final until Vecna harvest the cohorts or get the rod.
So it's from a different cohort then.
I believe so, yeah.
Hey, wait, aduh mau nanya lagi, lupa lagi. Hey, and what about the extraction that they were talking about as well? Vecna needs 7 parts, if I recall.
That must be referred to the rod of 7 parts.
Oh, I see. Okay, the rod. And lastly, this is not maybe for you, Tasha. This is probably for Mordenkainen. And I want to talk about this cohort. And by this, I mean you. You lost in transit. I found documents from siapa namanya? Hanel. However, from that document, it has details about information that we keep, whether it is to ourselves or something yet to discover. Or maybe all of you can answer. What Vecna want to use of that information? What good of a use of something that is really personal to us if Vecna only wanting the rod at the end of the day?
This is just my assumption. If you were to gather powerful people and use their secrets to beat loyalties out of them, I feel like it could be an effective way to get the control and the power to rule the world or whatever Vecna wants to do.
I see.
Say
It is just...
from...
Oh, sorry, continue.
Say from the other two, from me and Vex's cohort, what can you tell from them? Is that they are somewhat powerful or influential. And if Vecna can use their secrets to control them, to get them to do things for him, wouldn't that be a powerful asset? That's also what he said to us, right? We're still useful to him.
See, okay. Oh, check. Remind me again. So the tattoo, from what we know, will eventually control us, atau gimana?
Maksudnya Icarine tuh kayak you use it to blackmail people basically.
Oh, like male. I see. Okay, got it.
That's her
Back in
assumption. That's her
Okay,
assumption.
that's your assumption. Okay, back in
Yeah.
character. Okay. This is probably out of my business, and I didn't mean to pry. And I look at Silverhand. If Arash didn't come from this place, does it have any possibility that in Faerun there are multiple universe? Because based from the documents, we know who is in hold of that knowledge as I look at modern Canaan.
And Alstriel said, well, if there's also possibility, probably during the spell plague or during the recent recent activities among the cults, probably if we're talking something hypothetically, then Arash probably came from another timeline. And the timeline have this moment of crashing. And straight Arash here.
I just look at Arash now with a look of kaya a degree of looking you kaya an alien, but not an alien per se. It is just kaya you know, the look of curiosity, I would like to say.
Are you racist or something?
Don't worry, Arash. If it helps you at all, I also didn't come from this world. I came from the astral sea.
Right. There are still other planes that are still out of the option. Okay, well, I think that's all the questions that I have in mind. But is there any way that we could make a contact with you again in the future?
There's a way, certainly, because we will work closer than you might think.
Oh, really?
Yes. So the rod is not from this place. The rod scattered across universe. Across plane, I would say, not universe.
Okay.
And I will help you to get there. We will help you to get there. But those portal need us to hold it. So that's why we need you, because the portal is very hard to maintain.
Okay then.
And you can see Tasha is raising her hand. Well, if you I'm quite interested with your remarks regarding the secrets or the information. Well, I believe what Miss Icarine said is partially true. but it's probably true, but it's past. Vecna is past the strategy, I believe. It is he's no longer asking for secrets as blackmail, but there's also possibility that he is empowered by the secret itself. The more you know, you know, the stronger, the stronger someone's secret, the more they try to hide it with any mean necessary, including improving their powers. And the secrets also will hold, well, everything. Probably the one that Vecna tried to extract is not the cohort 4. Probably what Vecna tried to find is not the cohort 3 as a whole, but some of the cohort 3. But what's well, they have some kind of restriction that make it must together 4 or 3 or group of people rather than just extracting 1 or 2, like what they did to your friend. They killed 5. No, they gather 5 for cohort 2, but they kill 1, and then the cohort 3 there is 4 of them, and the
Yeah.
cohort 4 there will be 3 of them more, so it's gradually decreasing,
Wait,
which means
no,
it starting to get effective.
Now that you say that, just want to confirm something. That gem-eyed undead say, hold up. Oh, ini dia. He said something in the lines with, they have 4 subjects ready to proceed, in which 3 viable candidates have been identified. And then, tracking back, the 3 viable candidates is not from this cohort. And when you say each cohort is decreasing, so the 4 subjects that you're telling about is Icarine and Vex's cohort. Is that, am I wrong?
If it's 4, it's probably our cohort.
Yeah.
Probably yes.
So who between the 4 of you that needs more?
Need a god.
Wait, lupa bilang apa? Who bears the goddess mark?
None. Tanda tanya.
Then what was he talking about then?
You
I
can
don't
see
know.
Tasha is shrugging.
Sorry, what?
Tasha?
Shrug. It's just shrug.
Okay, well. Alright, I will just... We can put that aside and maybe we can start...
Certainly, Icarine could let us know if by any chance at some point she started hearing voices.
I promise I won't keep it from all of you if that happens to me. But would you also do the same, Fax? Would you let us know?
I honestly, I doubt it. I don't think I have any of such. If it's
Check.
two of us, if
Oh,
it's
wait.
two of us, it should be you.
If it wasn't us, then it would be the other two.
If it's not us, then it's the other two. As simple as that.
It's supposed to be 3 fireball, if I remember correctly. So one of it, at the very least, has to be in this room. But I could be wrong.
Wait, how? Yeah, about the table. How did you come to
That
the
conclusion?
conclusion? There's
Okay.
3 for each batch?
Not 3 for each batch.
One from each
I
batch gitu kan, satu kan Vahlok kan dari cohort yang sebelumnya kan, and then in the current cohort itu kan Soren, and then ours. Is it?
wait. I think that make more sense. Soalnya yang gue dapet itu adalah wait, mana sih? Gue tuh nyatet word for wordnya, guys. Bentar.
Oh, this is not where you're going at? This is not your theory?
No!
About this.
Same.
This is not my theory. I wrote it down. Hold up. Nih, kan yang kita eavesdropping, ingat gak? Itu Vecna says, the rod, terus si Gem-eyed Undead bilang, yes, Lord, 2 pieces recovered, but 3, I will just kopas deh. Hold up.
Them. Mama papa pete.
Please deh.
I will put it on the open chat.
This is Lord Drop moment. We need all the information.
That's the thing. Yes, my lord. 2 pieces have been recovered. 3 more are waiting for extraction. Makanya tadi I was asking about extraction, and the final 2 remain untraced. The cult has been redirected from Sword Coast to complete the operation. Kalau dari sini, I think the cult asumsinya lagi di gencatan senjata dulu on what they're doing, kayak ditahan, ceasefire. Terus Vecna asked, and the harvest? The underling said, we have 4 subjects ready to proceed. 3 viable candidates have been identified, each bearing the goddess's mark. Vecna asked, from this cohort? Tapi dia malah bilang, they disrupted the Neverwinter. Not Cell, maksudnya kayak, I don't know if it's Cell, I think Cell yang pas kalian di-kidnap, I think that's what they are talking about. The Blastival, that's what they're talking about. Recovery efforts in Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate may be delayed by weeks. And I don't know what he meant by this, but not months, my lord. Even if the harvest failed, the rod alone will be enough. So I think this is why we come into motivation now. We have to find the rod. Yeah, the new motion, benar. Terus yaudah, continue as you command, my lord. So I'm just asking to confirm, for subject ini berarti yang cohort mana gitu kan, and 3 viable ini berarti yang mana juga gitu.
The harvest and the rod.
I feel like yang the cult who kidnapped you, kita intercept that, and that's why they couldn't lean on the harvest plan anymore because it will be delayed. Dan sekarang mereka motionnya harus nyari the rod, and that's why we have to got to them first before they will eventually.
We have our subjects ready to proceed, but Icarine and Vex is already out. I don't think the harvest is about
The kidnapping, yeah.
I think the we have to focus on the 3 viable candidates that is identified. Probably the cohort how many?
Satu.
Cohort 4.
Oh, cohort 4, okay.
Yeah, the 3
Which-
candidates from cohort 4, all of them has goddesses mark probably.
Ding,
Oh.
ding, ding, ding.
Oh yeah.
Also, it's the
Okay.
next cohort.
It's the next cohort. Okay. Yep. Okay.
It's the next cohort, not us.
Not us. Okay, not anyone in this room. Okay.
Jadi
Is it
siapa yang
safe to
punya?
assume?
Chef to some what?
Is it safe to assume that an option of asking or not asking, finding also finding the next cohort in order to mau gain alliance gak? Just to make his plan even more messed up, biar kita gagalin aja sekalian all together gitu. Ini masih OC ya, belum haven't delivered this in character. But that's what I have in mind as well.
Coba aja tanyain karakter dulu.
Okay. Back in character. The reason why I'm asking this is because I remember what Vecna's underling says about the 4 subjects ready to proceed. And if it's 4 subject, and knowing the fact that each cohort's decreasing by 1, then the 4 subject that it's been diomongin itu supposedly be the next cohort. And then what I was trying to propose, while we trying to find the rod across plains, along the way, I think it is best to find them as well. Find the people who has the goddess mark and ask for alliance, or not alliance. We're there to protect them.
I agree. Any step that we can make in order to fail his plan, whatever it is, we can always pursue it. We don't have to only follow one direction.
Exactly.
If the opportunity is there,
We have to
just
take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can count me in. I don't want more people falling into the takedown scene.
And Morgan, can you say it? Well, if you watch what you said is true, then do you know those people that bear the goddess skin
But
or the goddess?
we have some leads to the criteria, right? Someone that holds big secrets enough so that they can be blackmailed. I know it's a broad and it's a bit of reach, but it's better than nothing.
I think.
So what I
think right now, rather than people who are powerful enough and can be manipulated, Miss Silverhand says I think Vecna now looks more into someone who has a high capability to hold onto the goddess's mark or the goddess's skin, like Vahlok and Soren. They're special case.
Oh,
Their body are more well adjusted to the marks. I think he will be looking for that type of people more.
yeah, but
Right.
what if the next cohort is all of them being marked by the goddess? But yeah, even with that, I don't have any idea where to look someone. I mean, I don't know the criteria to be engraved by the skin now, right? Like, what does one tell that dia orang paling bisa connect langsung with the goddess, and how one gets the mark? We have no lead with that for the next cohort.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can try to find someone who has the biggest secret in those area.
Yeah, that's one way to start.
But alas, we can only do what we can do. So I think it's not a priority, but some things to bear in our mind.
Getting back to the rod, you said that it is scattered amongst planes. Which ones are the closest that we could find that you know of?
Where should we start?
Exactly, where should we start? Ask
Okay.
the three of them.
You can see that three of them try to think where like the astrology.
What?
Tasha's.
Astral Sea?
Yes.
Why would it be there? Out of all place.
That's the only lead that we know for now. We know that one part is in our astrology. And the next place will, and once you recovered the rod, it will show you the next place.
Oh. Astral Sea is where I came from. There's also the Tower of Geralt, where a lot of information across the multiverse are gathered and archived. We probably could pay a visit there and perhaps gain more insight about Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
Other than of course. Retrieving the road, of course.
And modern Canaan step forward and try to talk with Vahlok. We can see that modern Canaan is shifting his body towards Vahlok. You say you are part of the night, right?
I was. Maybe I am. Is. You can, Mordenkainen would see like Vahlok is sort of like fidgeting around with the potion.
Then do you know your friend's name?
We numbered by the hundreds. But I do remember one. His name was Naldurin.
And the next one.
Sorry, what?
And the next one. The name. You don't remember
Yes.
the whole list of the name?
No, I don't.
Well, the reason why I ask you this because there is someone who intercept me when I try to save you. All of you, I mean. From the South Tower. And he's looking, he's quite, he's having this vibe, the same as you, same kind of gadget's skin, the same as you. And he mentioned his name as Painso. I don't know
Grabs
if it's...
the potion tighter and said, "What? She's alive?"
I believe so. But I'm afraid he's in a very wrong side.
She went missing during the spell bike. I thought she deserted us. How many of my comrades still alive? And he looks to be like looking at the floor, seemingly like talking to himself.
Well, if you carried your comrades more. Then I also overheard him so mentioning about Salavius. Being held somewhere. Being held somewhere.
Part of the experiments. I don't know how far they've fallen, but I need to find them. Yes, Silvius Fizbo.
Silvius is his what? Continue. Lainnya, halo, Jack. Silvius is his what? Sorry.
Ya, enggak, jawabin Fizbo itu.
Oh,
Namanya
okay.
Silvius, ya.
Okay. Silvius. Well, yes, like I told you, Silvius is being held somewhere. It's mentioned. Well, I still think that Hainso is very nice to me. I don't know, like he tried to even while fighting me, or even while he tried to intercept me to save you, he's uphold his belief of knighthood very well.
Are you saying that he's not being influenced?
Probably. And that's why I told you this. And he said something about Salavius, that Salavius is such a lost cause. He said. That's why he's being held.
He's not a lost cause. He's merely traumatized. Nothing more, nothing less. I really thought when I came here I would confront Lord November. I never thought I'd be caught in the middle of such a tangled web of mess. One such as this.
Yes, it is indeed such a tangled mess. And the choice now is yours. Do you want to succumb into your vengeance, or to redeem yourself, to find your comrades? Either way is your choice. But one thing for sure, the more times you crossing path with the cult, probably the faster you will find them. That's all I can say.
I know I shall have to stay my wrath and my blade. A greater evil lurks these lands. Yes, these lands make for short work. Bahamut knows there's much to be done here. I will find them. I will bring them back.
And Morgan Kanan just nods at you, and then you can see the three of them say no, the three of them look at each other, and then you can see once again Tasha says, well, I guess all of you need to process all of this, and I will give you some space because, like I said, you can not to trust us, but and that's why we will give you some space to confer or to talk. Probably if you have any other plans or anything else, and you can also decide whether you want to give up your belongings in exchange for new things. The offer also still signed, but regardless, you can decide whatever you want after this. The three of us will prepare the ritual to remove the scrying aspect of your mark or tattoo. Well, please excuse us. And you can see that they are still they are moving away.
You guys want to randomize your gear?
Is it gonna be randomized? But technically speaking, Icarine doesn't need magic item because he's a arcane caster. So I don't have to. Don't think so.
I'm content. I think.
I will take the offer.
Yeah, I also will take the offer.
Yeah, you both at least need like a decent equipment because your our
Equipment choice is not optimized. Yeah, we get it.
yeah hello Vex.
I think I'm good. My weapon itu is a +1 rapier, so it should be fine.
+2, +3.
+10 bow.
Rapier +2 with guardian property.
Vorpal sword.
Soren nggak ada OI lagi.
Oh udah OP itemnya dia.
Iya,
Perlu
kayaknya dia
dia.
nggak bakal mau tuker deh dia mah.
Dia pakai apa sih?
Di aparatus.
Museum aparatus dia.
Gagal terus pakai itu.
Wait deh. Bukannya
When it's useful, it's useful sih.
Bentar, bukannya Vahlok tuh pakai yang bikin kon 19 ya?
Iya, Amulet of Health ya.
Amulet of Health, yeah. I won't be tanky, tapi ya. It's more so for story reasons, yeah. I accept the offer.
Yeah, I also for story reason biar Black Scarf ya wandering kemana.
Now that got me thinking.
Kalau buat Vahlok, it's basically the same as being reborn again, you know, baptism.
Ooh.
Yeah. Also, he now figures out a little bit more about his comrades juga kan. Some of them are still alive. He's gonna be borning you, guess.
I don't think I can trust more than Canon at this point.
Me too.
Yeah, big time trust issue.
Jangan percaya yang botak.
In any case, saya akan melepaskan busana.
Okay. Question. Yang mau take the offer. Here's the question. Do you want your equipment is equally make you strong, or you want to one specific item in exchange of everything?
Fuck me.
Explain to me the difference in detail.
The different, you will have more magical items, but it's not as strong. It's strong when it's combined into one. Not literally combined. Kayak probably the breastplate is different. The weapon is also different, and maybe you have a cap later.
more quantity but lower rarity.
There you go.
Higher less but stronger. More but more so-so.
Oh, tentu saja quality over quantity sih.
Okay.
That's my choice.
That's your choice. How about Arash?
Is there any limitation on what we can request?
It's up to me. You can't request. I will be the one who decides.
Do it for the plot.
For the plot, I want to get stronger, just like Vahlok.
Stronger mas, tapi busana dipakai dong.
Yeah.
Vahlok kan aslinya berapa emang?
I actually forgot.
I think 13 atau below that. Yeah.
Mana sih inventory?
Jangan-jangan Darmstadt lagi 8.
10.
10. You won't be tanky, but you maybe get something good. I don't know.
Iya, kalau aku 10 turun 40-an health-nya.
Last offer. Ada yang mau lagi?
Last offer.
Last offer beneran
Icarine
ini.
is good.
You won't ever find this kind of outfit.
Icarine is doing well so far.
Okay. How about Ocean?
I'm good.
Take or no? You're good. Okay.
You have great sword plus 2.
Yes. And I have gloves yang strength-nya 19.
So for Vahlok, can you remove all your items by deleting?
Oh my god, not in front of everyone.
Remove
Get a
sih, tapi
room.
celananya jangan diporotin. Oke, bentar.
Assume it's happen later lah. Assume it's happen later. Cuma you can just remove
just delete it now ya.
Yeah, delete now. And others you can do so.
Including my black scarf.
You can keep it, yeah.
Gak butuh Arash katanya.
I do have reliquary and that's my symbol of Bahamut. Can I keep that?
You can, yes.
Okay.
Itu kan holy symbol.
Ya, saya setuju.
Damn, Alaric
Silverhand.
Ini
Silverhand pas megang scarf-nya Arash Black bau. I don't want this.
Ini
Gak pernah dilepas.
Longbow masalah punya peninggalan orang ini.
Iya, harus dikasih ke anaknya. They won't be able to tell the difference.
Oh,
Ini including my arrow.
Yes.
backpack sama pouch
Anjir.
juga.
You can keep it.
Gak butuh kayaknya.
Gold. Do you wanna give us your
Oh,
gold
yeah,
before you give your
zero.
everything?
I have zero
your
gold.
total.
Oh nice.
Gue ada 195 nih.
Zero your gold.
Kaya tuh.
Oh ya,
Zero.
aku ada 125.
Zeroing your gold.
Oh, oke. Sama ada ini U9 CP ya.
You can keep your CP if you want.
No,
Gak
I want to
butuh
keep
kan ya.
my CP. I do not want to keep CP anywhere in my computer.
Okay, I will add the item to your character. Nanti aja di reviewnya, jangan dikasih tahu. But it's just good.
Ya, pasti aneh nih.
Okay, show it to me. I have 3 inventory space.
Vahlok dapat museum aparatus.
Gue dapat Holy Avenger atau Ring of Three Wishes.
I added to your character sheet.
Spill ya bercanda.
Jangan di-spill, don't spill it yet.
Dear fuck. Oh my god.
Damn, my AC is 15, bro.
Damn, that's good. That's really good. Wow.
Ih, gue FOMO banget. Tapi gue gak mau nuker.
Gue pengen lihat saja sih. Gue nggak mau buat Icarine.
Wah, buat level 9 nih kayak ini. Damn, son. Worth it. Definitely worth it.
Gue lagi deg-degan nunggu sih.
Udah ada semuanya worth it kok.
I don't have armor sih, tapi ya udahlah.
AC lu berapa berarti?
10. Gue
Gak ada
telanjang bang.
armor.
Gak pakai busana gue bang.
We can buy along the way. Taunya nggak ada
With
store sama
what?
sekali.
Kita nggak ada money.
Patungan bisa lah. Sedekah.
Damn, ini DM lama banget gue deg-degan.
Ke rumah Archimony dulu aja belanja. Belanja nyolong dulu.
Lu punya pajangan itu kan, knight gitu yang pakai armor gitu di dekat pintu atau hallway gitu. Let me loot that.
Curi.
Okay.
Anjir, oh pantesan lama. DM yang ngasih gue item lagi.
Salah kirim. Sorry.
DM gue mau dong ini DM. Mau dong.
Salkim. Udah tuh.
Holy shit, what is this?
No taxi Bexi.
Dia kita naik level ya sih. Luinjak.
Jir, Arash, you got a nice one. Fuck.
Iya lagi.
You guys can trade, right? If there's something each other want.
Okay.
Holy shit, what is this?
Okay, and then you can see the wizard tree is coming back and you can see Tasha is asking Vahlok and Arash. So, do you agree to the offer?
Arash just nodding silently.
Why
Yes.
is it not?
Yes, you can keep your personal belonging that really close to you, but for the rest, you can keep it here because beside, we need to keep you clean from the trace. Also, just to make it, because it's quite expensive one. So, just for a guarantee that you will do your job properly. Your quotes, I mean. If you do, if by that time you finish your task and you did crit, you can keep it permanently. And so yeah. Well, enough chatting. I will get the weapon, and then Tasha give you a great silver sword. Greater silver sword. I will display in chat. And then for Arash, Tasha will give him.
Itu tuh Icarine tuh jangan nge-spam DM aku.
Great silver sword. Wow.
That's really good. Wait,
Immune to
what about your
charm.
feet, Vahlok? Oh my god, ganti fit juga gak sih DM?
Buset. Udah bagus itu. Jangan ganti fit. Okay, anyway, and that's the thing that I want to give you in exchange for your equipment and stuff. And
Mereka bisa upgrade equipment nggak sih?
Yes, if you have the money.
Huh.
And how many money we're talking about?
Depends.
Depends.
Depends on the item and what kind. Into what kind.
Coba
yeah.
kalau upgrade +2 rapier sama +1 studded leather armor berapa?
Wait. Yeah. Two-ish. 2K. 2-ish.
So DM, can I convince you to let me change the sword to like a glaive? Karena because kalau enggak, I would waste Polar Master basically.
That's what I'm talking about. Ganti fit aja gak sih? Gak bercanda.
You know what?
Dia udah
I need to.
telanjang DM. Dia udah gak ada armor, udah gak ada constitution.
Gimana diam tadi?
Roll me your persuasion.
Anjir.
Bardikin
Guidance.
Bardikin spell.
Ya, saya setuju.
The DC is 15.
Easy.
Okay. So, do you want to change your feet or the item name or into glaive or something? Either is working to me.
I will change my wait, hold on. Mana sih? Ntar make sure dulu apakah ini
For arm masternya mungkin bisa diganti jadi tough. So you can at least have more HP.
I have numerous healing options readily available. I don't need to dump a ton of resources into hit points. I will change the Polar Master. I'll take Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Oh. Wow. No, we have to paladins with great sword. But do Vahlok still have sentinel?
I still have Sentinel, yeah.
It still
Yeah.
works.
Still works. Synergizesnya lebih ke Polar Master, tapi Grey Weapon Master works too.
Okay.
Haha.
Tinggal beli hero gak bisa dipakai.
Murah lah hero. Bisa beli banyak. Okay. And yes, I guess you guys are satisfied with your weapons, new things, new weapons. And you can see Tasha is helping you to change your feet. In fiction, of course, you can see that you can see that Tasha is altering your mind and your routine from using pole arm into someone who with the memories of someone who can use a Greek weapon because she can do everything. And now the offer is up, and it's about time for you to start the ritual. And I need all of you to make a circle. And then we will commence the ritual.
I think we are already, no? Or closer.
Vahlok sini Vahlok. Ke bawah. Weh.
Are you guys bad at geometry or something? It's not circle. Tasha said.
Calm
Ya, emang.
down.
Hold on, emang gini kan? What do you mean? Kayak
Enggak, tadi udah bulat gede. Vahlok tinggal ke bawah. Loh,
I will drop Soren.
yeah.
Soren.
Bruh. There you go. Okay. And
Wow, look, a square.
and you can see Tasha is putting some spell scroll on the ground. You can see some scribe inside of the scroll, and Tasha asks you to put your hands forward on top of the scroll, above the scroll.
Any hand atau yang kayak kena tattoo? Sorry.
The tattoo. And please put your hands forward. And I want all of you to say something in union.
What plane was it
I-
again?
Gimana, sorry?
No, continue. Sorry.
Okay. So put your hands above this scroll on the one that on top of the ground. And I want you, all of you, to say this chanting in union. The word is
Did we jam the spell, guys? The tattoo divination?
Fake nano swiping, fake nano swiping.
now I need you to say this word or this sentence. I despise him. Be gone.
Tiga,
Shoot. Okay.
dua, satu.
I despise
him.
him.
Be gone.
And as you said that, Tasha said, "Well, that doesn't have anything to do with the ritual, but I like it. It sounds good." And then Tasha is chanting by herself, and you can see the spell scroll on the ground is start to glowing. So with your hands, and then you can see the tattoo now getting smaller than before, and you can feel something is hurting. You can feel someone try to talk with you. You can feel Vecna try to speak inside of your head. I will find you. And then the voice starts to fading closer and closer. You can feel the words start to fading further, and now the voice is gone from your head, and each of you can hear some voice inside of your head, some kind of repressed memory. For Vahlok, you said, for Vahlok, you hear help us. It's so cold here. The voice is familiar to you. Sylvius and Vor Icarine, you can hear the voice. Your goddess voice. Keep it close to you. And Vorvex, you remember the voice instead of listening some prison voice. It's something from the past. Why you killed me? You heard that. Why did you try to kill me? And Voroshon, you can know some voice. Yeah, master. This place is so cold. No one is here. I'm alone. Where are you? Your mother is. And it's getting cut off. And for Arash, you are hearing this voice. Where are you, my kid? I am finding you. And from here, we will end our session. Thank you, everyone.
What a lore drop. God damn.
Fuck.